Hello guys, welcome to B Campbell. Today we will discuss on the chemistry practical Viva and its question and answers. It's also useful in chemistry interview. How should you will give answer for this question? Let's start with first question. First question is, what is the standard solution? Standard solution means whose strength is known. That means solution whose strength is known is called as the standard solution. How to make a standard solution? For example, take NaCl and water. NaCl as a solute and water as a solvent. How to make standard solution? For example, this is the measuring flask. In the weighted amount of solute means take NaCl and enter in the wash bottle to water and made up of the 100 ml, 250 ml and 500 ml as per your requirement. So that way we made the standard solution. Then standard divided into two primary and secondary standard substance. How its difference primary and secondary? So primary standard substance means it is available in high degree of purity. It is stable and unaffected by air. It does not gain or lose moisture in air. That means that this substance is ideal and it's readily soluble and its solution in water remain as such for long time. For example, take NaOH. NaOH take on the watch glass, then sometimes after watch glass and leave in the air. Sometimes after watch glass on the NaOH are readily dissolved, means that solid converted into slowly liquid. That means it is the affected by air. So this is the not primary substance, it is the secondary substance. And on the other hand, a substance which does not possess the above characteristic is called secondary standard substance. For example, sodium hydroxide. And primary standard substance example, crystalline oxalic acid, anhydrous Na2CO3. Anhydrous means no water present. So it is the free of water means Na2CO3 and Mohr salt. Next question is, what is the normal solution? You know about the terms normality. In the normality is different from the equivalent mass. So that way say that the solution containing 1 gram equivalent mass of solute per liter of solution is called as the normal solution. It is the definition of the normality. This is the 1 gram equivalent mass of a solute. For example, how to make a normal solution? Dissolve 40 gram of sodium hydroxide in water to make volume 1 liter. It's give the one normal solution. Why this give the one normal solution? Because of the in the sodium hydroxide its molecular weight 40 gram. Na plus oxygen plus hydrogen gives the 40. But in the equivalent mass is equal to molecular weight divided by the oxidation number or acidity or basicity. In this NaOH only one OH minus present. So its acidity is 1. So 40 gram molecular weight divided by its acidity is equal to 40 by 1. So its equivalent weight and molecular weight are same. That way we can say that we prepare one normal NaOH solution. How to make? Dissolve 40 gram of sodium hydroxide in water to make volume 1 liter. Then next third, what is the equivalent mass of KMnO4 when it acts as an oxidizing agent in acidic medium? First of all, equivalent mass of KMnO4. First know about the molecular mass, then divided by the oxidation number or acidity or basicity. And it gives the, it acts as an oxidizing agent. Oxidizing and reducing agent, two types of agent. Oxidizing agent means other oxidation and on reduction. Then second term, reducing agent means other reduction and on oxidation. So this terms meaning is oxidizing agent and reducing agent. How to make this equivalent mass, KMnO4 lose 5 electron per molecule when it acts as an oxidizing agent in the presence of acids. Its equivalent mass is 1/5 of its molecular mass because of the losses 5 electron per molecule. So equivalent weight is equal to molecular mass divided by number of electron. Its loss number of electron 5. So molecular mass divided by 5. So its equivalent mass is equal to 31.6. Then 2 KMnO4 plus presence of acid converted into this and gives the lose 5 electron. So this is the how to find out the equivalent mass of KMnO4 and it acts as an oxidizing agent. Then next is, are molality and molarity are same? Yes or no? No, because of the molality is depend on the kilogram and molality is depend on the liter. This main difference is the molarity of solution is defined as the number of moles of solute present in 1000 gram or 1 kilogram of solution, whereas molarity it gives the number of moles of solute present per liter of solution. The main difference is the molality 1 kilogram per solution and molarity is the 1 liter per solution. So that is the main difference between the molality and molarity. Next question. What would be the normality of 0.1 molar KMnO4? In this, given the molarity value, we find out the normality value. So we know about the normality and molarity relation. So normality is equal to molarity into number of electron. It should be 0.1 into 5 is equal to 0.5 normal. KMnO4 lose 5 electron, so its N factor is 5. That way 0.1 molar and N value is 5, so it gives the 0.5 normal. This is the formula relationship between the normality and molarity. N is equal to M into N. Next, what volume of 10 molar HCl must be diluted with water to get 1 liter of 1 molar HCl? How to find out this type of question? Its formula M1V1 is equal to M2V2. M1, for example, M1V1 is for HCl and M2V2 this HCl diluted HCl. Formula put out this value M1 10 into V1 unknown amount is equal to M2 1 and V2 1. So V1 is equal to 1 divided by 10. Its answer 0.1 liter. Then next is, what is the relationship between the normality, molarity, molecular mass and equivalent mass? So you know about the molarity and normality. Molarity is equal to number of moles per liter solution. So number of moles N is equal to weight upon molecular weight. Molecular weight and molarity. Then equivalent mass is the number of moles per liter solution. That's same, but number of equivalent mass in the normality equivalent mass and molarity molecular mass. So it is the relationship between the normality into equivalent mass is equal to molarity into molecular mass. This is the relationship. Only you remember that the molarity M and molecular mass M. M in same and normality means normality and equivalent. You remember M square molarity into molecular mass. The next is, what is the basicity of H2SO4? In this question H2SO4 dissociate into 2H plus and SO4 minus 2. That means 2H plus present. Its basicity 2. You remember that the basicity of acid acidity of base. Basicity of acid and acidity of base. Why this is the? Because of the capacity of an acid to react with base. Capacity of acid to react with base. That means we know that the basicity of acid and acidity of base. H2SO4, because of the dissociation, it gives the 2H plus. So it's required 2 base. It's required 2 base. For example, NaOH. So 2 molecule of NaOH. That means its basicity is 2. Basicity of acid. It is defined as the capacity of acid to react with base, measured by the number of H atom that can be replaced by base. In the H2SO4, 2 H atom replaced by the base. So its basicity of H2SO4 is 2. Why front door of balance is closed during veining? Opening the front door causing vibration in the pan due to operator's breath, which leads to inaccurate result. Because of this is the affected by very small things, that is the breath, air. So that way we close the door. Second, what is the maximum weight that can be weighted in chemical balance? 100 grams. On the above 100 grams, it gives the incorrect result. Next, what is the weight of rider? 10 milligram. This is the rider and its weight is 10 milligram. What is the use of rider? Rider is used for weights less than 10 milligram. It gives the answer for the when substance weight is 10 milligram, below 10 milligram. This is the chemical balance, analytical balance, and this is the digital balance. Next, why is Mohar salts preferred as a primary standard over ferrous sulfates in volumetric analysis? Because of the Mohar salt is stable and is not readily oxidized by air. This is because fact that Mohar salt is stable and it's not readily oxidized by air. Why? Ferrous salt gets oxidized to ferric sulfate. Ferrous sulfate direct connect with oxygen and convert it into ferric sulfate. So that way Mohar salt prefer as a primary standard. In the terms of the, you know about the primary standard and secondary standard. In the primary standard is the unaffected by air. That way Mohar salt is the stable and is not readily oxidized by air. Next, why are a few drops of dilute sulfuric acid added while preparing a standard solution of Mohar salt? Because of the in H2SO4 are added in this Mohar salt, it prevents the hydrolysis of ferrous sulfate. It prevents hydrolysis of ferrous sulfate. This answer, H2SO4 are added to prevent the hydrolysis of ferrous sulfate. This is the Mohar salt. So this all about the Viva questions and answers. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe.